podcast.
Welcome to Space Debris, everybody. How we doing?
Hey, doing good today. How you doing?
Pretty good. Another snowstorm. Yeah. Camera looks good. I love the... It literally, like, naturally blurs the rest of your room. That, like, hey, it's like a godly light coming.
It does look like that.
Dude, what a wild last week, all right? Our first live from the Metaverse episode.
Oh, it's so much fun. I loved it.
Yeah,
I wish we'd have done it again.
Yeah, well, we will. We definitely will. I think we just need, like, decompress episodes. And we were supposed to have our special guest, but he's very busy. And
yeah.
I mean, he gave me a confirm for Friday at 7. So
Well, that's good.
So we'll see. I'm
Awesome.
going to talk to him. Yeah, it'll be interesting. I got some questions and stuff and a few things. I gotta see if you have that link, Kev, that you said about. I found there are a bunch of Trainwreck radios.
There's a handful of them, I believe. Yeah.
I kept finding the one with Lady Di or something.
Yep. Yeah, that's another one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I found an A&O where it's straight up him. They interview him basically the whole time.
Wait a minute. What?
Good ones.
What's a Trainwreck audio? Is that what you said?
Yeah, Anthony and Opie. It's like a radio, kind of like Howard Stern-esque, but a little bit more edgy.
They let the Rat Pack do the show,
more comic
basically.
based.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
and
so
the Rat Pack does do an episode, and it's just a mess.
Yeah, but it's fun. It makes for the best stuff, usually. But yeah, dude. So I think everything went as good as it could have for that VR thing. The editing process was a little bit more intensive than I thought it would be at first, but because I basically have to watch the whole thing, and we did an hour and a half of mini golf, and then I'm cutting because I had Nick's point of view too. He ran OBS and I ran OBS. So I synced up the two videos, which, by the way, was a little more tricky because I didn't account for lag. So on Nick's stream, like, my voice came in at a different time than it does on my stream.
Oh.
Yeah, but it ended up working because as long as I sync up my voice, because I was mainly using Nick's perspective for when I was taking shots. And then I was, the camera for Kev and Nick while you guys were taking shots. So it was just as long as my mouth kind of matched, it worked out. But it worked out great. Everything looked great. Kev, I don't think I've ever heard you sound so excited.
What part?
Just throughout, like, the whole thing as we got into it.
Oh, yeah.
He was into it. He wasn't messing around either.
Dude, we were so bummed when you disconnected. We were like just sitting there like,
we knew the score was really close, and we didn't know who actually won, and unfortunately, we'll never know the true answer to that.
We'll do a rematch.
I think we knew Kev won. I mean, I would say Kev won.
Well,
we'll have to do it again.
He was getting quite serious at the end there.
Yeah, man. It was fun seeing me with the horns on.
Yeah,
I was watching the video.
Everything looked good.
But that's since that happened, when my battery pack died, I went out and I got the extended battery pack headset. So now I got rid of the old headset. Now it has the tourney adjuster.
Where's the battery on that?
There's an extra battery in here. See, it plugs into the.
That is different.
Thing.
What I got is the original Elite strap. It doesn't have a battery built into it.
Yeah, this is very similar to like the PlayStation 4 VR. was like this. It had like the same thing.
I have that. It just doesn't have a battery built into it, and it was like $50.
Yeah, you remember me saying something about I thought it had a battery pack? I reckon there's a couple of versions. I didn't know it either. I thought they all
must have
had
released
battery
that later.
packs. Yeah,
like that,
but
bam, it's on.
I heard that it helps with the balance and everything in it. Are you pretty happy with it?
Counterweight's a huge thing, Kev. I even literally there's a company, I think it's something Kiwi. I could grab my headset. I did a whole review for them. They sent me this. It's literal weights that wrap around the back of the head strap, so it adds extra weight. Otherwise, it's a little too front heavy. So like you think it sounds counterintuitive, adding more weight to your head to make it lighter, but it actually works. Yes, Studio Form is the name of the company. Yeah, I reviewed it on Vive Report. They sent me this thing, and you put it on the back, and I actually use it. The Index has all these like things that that wraps the cable to the headset. All those like snapped on me long ago, and I used this strap and weight as both a cable guide and a counterweight, and it's a huge difference. Without it, it's
yeah, definitely. Before it was all like front heavy. Now it's balanced, but I still get like pressure right here, like on my like sinuses. Like after I play like for a while, it like starts to get like sore. Like even just rubbing that right now like feels good just from playing earlier.
Have you looked at any of the replacement facial interfaces?
Yeah, I want to get the glasses ones at least, because having to adjust my glasses inside like separate.
Oh, that's gonna hurt. Sure. Yeah. No. Get the lens adapters will be a huge help. But I mean, even the foam that touches your face, that's swappable. And there's companies like VR Cover. They make like really thick memory foam ones. So like, it's like a really cush, and then they make like silicone ones or like PU leather, whatever it is, fake leather with the memory foam. So it's better for sweat. It doesn't put pressure so much on your face. You can get it to put a little bit more on your head, your forehead, so it's not pushing into your cheeks. Dude, it's a whole thing.
I want to trick it out. I got the cable. I got the extended battery thing. I would stick the whole thing. I get the memory. I want the memory foam, the lenses, everything.
Now that you got the cable, did you try any Steam VR stuff? Did you try?
Played Alyx.
Wait, you did?
Oh man.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, it was pretty terrifying.
Holy shit, man.
But
did you meet Jeff?
Is he the one who gives you the gun?
No. That's
not yet.
That's Reese Darby. Reese Darby. We were talking about him 2 weeks ago. The one with the Kiwi the New Zealand accent.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He well, that game definitely it taxes like the Quest 2, I can tell. Like the graphics look good, everything's smooth, but once you like move your head like this, you can tell it like there's like a latency. Like,
yeah, I think that's more the tracking probably, because your computer's running it, not the Quest.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's just the way I don't know.
Or it could be the computer's not, you might be able to lower your frame rate on your...
Yeah, did you play with settings and shit?
Not yet.
Oh, you gotta, I mean, on the Quest and the 1080, you definitely gotta bring down some... So wait, that runs through Steam VR, right?
Yeah, I run it through a virtual desktop on the Quest 2. Yeah, the virtual desktop basically connects my computer, and then I run Steam through that.
So Steam VR...
It could be that. It could be that.
Well, I'm sure it's not helping. But inside of Steam VR, there's settings like per video settings. I mean, per game app, whatever, per game settings. And you can like lower the resolution scale and all this stuff. So I would say start there and just bring that slider down a bit until it looks good and plays right. But
yeah.
So how far did you play until right after you got the gun?
Yeah, and I started getting into the shit.
The shooting's great.
Yeah, it is fun. It's just one of those games. By the time I got to that, like my face was starting to hurt, and I had to like put it down. But yeah, playing a campaigns is pretty tough, but with the headset on. But
kind of
you can tell it's just state of the art, like Half-Life experience.
Oh yeah, wait till you get further in. Or the mods.
Might be able to tighten up your head strap. May use some tension. The one that
the top
pushes down on you. Sometimes it can. You might mess with that, but as he was saying, with adjusting the settings, the frame rates, and the render resolution, that's almost like a must for every game, unless you have like a really high end system. Even then, you still have to pretty much adjust it per every game.
I was picking up every item in the game and just looking at it, like I'm like just a cardboard box. I was just looking at it, like, wow.
Speaking of that, on it. There was like a whole study done on this where
detail.
Oh, when you get to that glass, when you can draw on it with the markers, when you're looking out over the city. But wait, they like mastered volumetric liquid. So you'll find like little Coca-Cola bottles, like glass bottles around, and you can move them, and there's liquid inside. So like if you turn it upside down, the liquid goes down. You turn it upside, the liquid moves. The developer who worked on it posted all of this data to Twitter, and it was like amazing because he wanted other devs to be able to use it. Like he used all these special tricks to make it work where it's obviously not, real. It's not rendering it real, but whatever trick he used, maybe we could find something about that.
Yeah, that come out in a patch after the launch of Alyx, didn't it? I remember seeing that.
I picked up a vodka bottle and it had liquid in it. It could move around. I'm doing stuff on Gary's mod. Where they were doing like liquid and fabric physics.
Right here, the booze shader.
Warning, this video contains footage of Half Life Alyx. Rather unsurprisingly, since its release, Half Life Alyx has continued to get updates. Up until now, it's been about fixing bugs and adding accessibility options.
It's such a beautiful game.
But today's V1.4 adds liquid to bottles. Mathew Wilde,
liquid to bottles,
developer at Valve, tweeted about it earlier today, claiming that this booze shader had been his lockdown hobby.
See, who was the guy?
The bubbles.
About it earlier
lockdown hobby.
Yeah, I think it said it took months for him to develop
Mathew Wilde. And that's why it wasn't in the post. Mathew Wilde, he's the guy, and he posted all this shit. Dude, it's nuts because basically they had it like, each dev, it's like you work on water, you work on the bottles, you work on this. So it's really kind of segmented up.
This booze shader had
but you can see it in there kind of.
Required lots of research. Yeah, sure.
This booze shader has been lockdown. Look at that.
Because the result is awesome. And when I say that,
it was like literally a guy working for Valve. They're just like, hey, can you make some liquid in the bottles and just let them go? And he just worked on it for months and months.
How uncool it makes you look.
People are very easily won over by water effects.
Slavic squatting, hunched over.
It's so good though.
I saw it,
and it even bubbles up. It bubbles up, dude.
It's just such a neat feature. And the effect holds up regardless of the angle or how close you get to it. I don't think the interiors of these bottles
it's the fact that you can grab it with your hand and move it around. It's VR. It's hard to know being able to pick up things is just different than flat for sure.
Did you didn't get to the piano yet? There's a fully playable grand piano in one scene. I got lost there for like an hour.
Well, that's what, like, every step I take in the game, I'm looking at everything because I know everything's there for a reason. It's like, oh, there's a broom, I gotta pick it up and play with it for a second.
Let me ask you a question, James. Can you play that pool table? There's a pool table in the game. Can you play pool on it? I don't think you can you?
I don't think so.
Or can you?
Or I
pool in VR chat.
Yeah, there's like a pool table.
There's one of the better VR games that came out initially was a pool table game, and it was like fully multiplayer. Really good. You can it's like hanging out. It was basically a bar that had a pool table. You go play skee ball, you go play darts, you go play pool. That's a top quality game. This says
it was really good.
Oh, apparently there's resin hidden there.
Be careful.
Yeah, I was finding those.
The resin pods? Wait till you get to the updates.
At once?
Oh, wait.
Yes, we can use both of now.
Yeah, you remember this room?
Maybe.
I really haven't...
Maybe?
I thought this is where the piano was also. But I was wondering, I don't think there's a stick. I don't think there's a stick here, though, is the problem. But I knew I threw the balls in the holes and stuff, but I never could
shoot them.
No, he's not going to there.
Let's see what happens.
Yeah, I think there's a piano to his left side.
Oh, he just fucked it all up.
It's so clunky.
Oh, he ruined them.
One by one.
Well, it's kind of like real life, honestly.
No.
So, honest time, I never finished it. I haven't finished Half-Life.
Oh, you're kidding.
Look, this is black.
Nope. I got caught up with the mods.
Tidy up your place, and we are taking a look for.
Oh,
so I guess
man,
you can't play.
The end's really awesome.
Look.
Moving the plan around.
Interesting.
Well, how far did you get through it? Okay. Did you make it to Jeff?
Another one.
I didn't. I just got the gun. He threw the gun from the window, and then I danced to the the containment zone. Like I opened up the door to the what is it called? The closed off zone.
Yeah. Oh yeah, where it's like that giant thing with like the train tracks are.
Yeah.
Nick, yeah, I made it pretty far. I'm close to the end. It was one of those things. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's like a East Coast thing or like a millennial thing or whatever, but I get close to the end and I'm like, I need to save this. And then I didn't finish it. I made it really far, like, or at least I assume, because like on the map it shows you like you're real close. Like I was very close to the center. I was already past. I've been helped by Jeff a few times. I think the last place I left off was that like really multi-level, like all the floors are broken, so you can like look up and see to the top of the house or the bottom, and it's kind of like a puzzle. And you walk across like the ledges, the fallen wood to get like to the bathrooms open. And then you go there, and then the bottom floor is like all of the head crabs. I was like kind of shooting them from the top. So like I probably have another at most hour of gameplay left in it.
Yeah, you're pretty far.
Yeah.
Man, but the ending's so fantastic.
All right.
So need to
this
play
weekend. This weekend, I'll freaking do it.
You gotta do it.
So,
but
Kaz,
you're like on level 1 out of, I don't know how many levels they are, like 7 or 10 or.
Yeah, you just basically finished the tutorial.
Yeah.
Started,
yeah. It. I can't remember. Let me see how many hours it took for me to beat that game.
It's so rad that it's working. You know, you got it working. That's because that also means you can play anything in Steam VR now.
Yeah. The only game I haven't gotten to load
the Thunder
is
one.
War Thunder, yeah, and I still haven't figured out the controls in Tabletop Simulator. I went into the settings and it looked like for some reason every command is bound to every key. So no matter what button you press, it presses everything all at once. Keyboard mashes, yeah.
Everything all at once.
Yeah, it's the weirdest thing.
I would just Google, look up stuff. There's definitely vids of people that have gone through it. I'm sure there's a pack out there, maybe a mod pack that you download that'll do it or something. I mean,
it'd be so cool to just play Tabletop Simulator, just pick up stuff and just like play it normal with the controllers.
Let's do a quick Tabletop Simulator. VR controls. Well, here's one for the Quest 2 specific. Here, let me share my screen again.
I wonder if I use virtual desktop, if I can share my
VR Oculus screen. Rift tutorial. Right here. Tabletop simulator, Oculus. Wait, you're not on a Rift, but it should be pretty similar.
Please pick up the card using trigger on either controller.
Well, I would think that there's probably controller profiles on Steam.
Well, we discussed that.
Flip it with a press thumbstick down so it stacks. Quickly drag away from the deck. Let's shuffle the deck of cards in our hand.
I always felt like it was a bit janky myself playing that.
Well, I mean, it was quick.
Simulator. Then perform a twisting motion.
Yeah.
Zoom time.
It'd be nice if
both grip buttons, then move your hands
everything works and like this video
is
is showing.
Grip while hovering over an object. Great for
Tabletop Simulator is the greatest thing because you can play any game in it. It's like the horse's kiss.
And then press the stick left or right to rotate it. You can grab more than one object by holding trigger and dragging a box selection.
Oh, cool.
So, have you got to play Population 1 yet?
Okay.
Yeah, I played a couple rounds of it. It was pretty funny. I was like trying to snipe somebody with the sniper, and they're trying to snipe me. We're just like,
were there lots of little kids or?
Yeah. When I played the first one, it was annoying as hell. I had to turn the voice volume all the way down.
I mean, I've squatted up. The only reason I've played it is Nick. You know, he brings me in.
It was fun. I always
have a blast.
I like the shooter, but the one thing like I noticed is like the recoil on the guns is like kind of crazy. Like if you try to aim down sight, like I think the recoil
that's on purpose. You know.
Yeah.
They're like adding in some sort of skill level, or to help push you to.
I just fire from the hip in that game.
Yeah, well, you can, and also double, grabbing the grip on the gun makes a difference. Also, there's different tiers of weapon. Like you can get a 1-star weapon, and if you get a 3-star weapon, the recoil gets better.
Yeah, yeah,
and they're color coded too.
Yes,
I did some of the like the love letters, and got some like
I don't know about that.
It's a new mode.
You find like a lot like Valentine's cards or something. You bring them to a mailbox and then it spits out a gun, like a tier 2 gun. It's so funny. I got like a shotgun. I was just going around blasting.
Well, there's actually a huge update coming for Population 1 next month. It's now ever since Population 1 has been around for maybe a year and a quarter, something like that. And coming up next month, they're going to have their first ever brand new map, and it's going to be it's going to be a metropolitan theme. It's going to be a city, and it looks like a futuristic city. Yeah, it's really interesting. Cool. Yeah, let me see if I can get some pictures of it or something. They just teased it just a few days ago, but I'm quite excited for that.
Hey, I'll see. Population 1, new map.
Well, you could probably look at their Twitter feed or...
Here, I got it right here. Hold on, let me share. Okay, so that looks to be it. This is Upload VR. A little meh, but okay. Dude, it's so weird, Big Box VR. I remember testing their first game, Smashbox, and it's like this dodgeball game with the dev, and nobody played it. It was like mediocreware. And I reviewed
really
it.
Good.
Yeah, it worked. It had a cool spectate mode where you saw everybody when you died, but it's just crazy to think like that game that I was reviewing, and I'm speaking with the dev, like a year later is like multi-million-dollar purchase buyout by Facebook and one of the most popular games on the Quest, and it's just that's how VR is. It's like one day you're this janky simulation, barely working game, or like concept, and then with the right oomph or the right money or whatever, or passion, ideas, creativity, you're top of the fucking pile. It's impressive.
Well, there's so much out there left to be discovered in VR that people are creating these things left and right, and not all of them successful. But whenever you get a decent formula and you get people following you, you pretty much get bought out, not by Facebook every time, but you probably will get some investing. Even
there's a few that are.
You familiar with Rec Room? It's like a multi-million-dollar company now.
Oh no, billion.
I think it actually was billion. Yeah,
yeah,
I mean,
we
it's
talked
ridiculous.
About it. We talked about it.
So,
this map,
if you
looks like you're gonna be able to fucking hide everywhere.
It looks nuts. I'm really excited for it.
And everyone's just gonna run straight. That I was gonna say, everyone's just gonna run straight to this tower and climb it.
Yeah, just climb. Well, it's the whole map. Before they just updated sections. Well, this says it's a whole new map update. So
were you climbing a lot, Kev, when you played? Because that's a big thing.
I would climb like on a like the side of a wall, and then just like have like one arm out, like shooting at people, like on the wall.
What about? Did you build it all?
Yeah, I was trying to. Yeah, it's a little bit. The controls are different with that, but yeah, you can just pop up a wall when someone's shooting at you, which was not always my favorite thing, but
it's a defensive tactic, which is really great for moving around.
When you get into
high level play. Yeah, if you get into high level play, you'll see some really good wall builders. I mean, they don't make like buildings or nothing, but they're able to move across any kind of landscapes without getting hit.
Oh yeah, I've seen Ninja play video games. I've seen Fortnite experts.
Oh boy!
It's like what?
Well, hey man.
Yeah,
got to be pro.
That Fortnite building's a little different than Population 1 building. I don't even know.
Really?
Oh yeah, they build crazy stuff in Fortnite, don't they? Like
right on a whim, like just make like a giant tower and like keep crawling up it, and then like dive bomb down it and one shot somebody on the way down.
Here, before we go into some of I think we're going to talk a little bit about Next Fest, which is on Steam right now, the Demo Fest, a few demos. But something that I had talked about a few times was my obsession with Lonely Mountain. Kevin, you bought it, didn't you?
Oh, yeah.
Yep, I'm playing it right now.
No way.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I had spent, as I said, maybe almost close to a year. They do seasons, and it's like a daily challenge for the season, and you get so many points, so you have to play every day. And I was trying to get top 25, and then I had like that house fire. I had all this shit go on that I was displaced. I couldn't. So like I was so obsessed with really doing this. The past season ended like a week or two ago. And I am happy to show off. Let's see if this picks up. Not really.
What was it, 23rd? Is that what it was?
19th. I got
19th.
19th. Because, they make a graphic for the top 25, so I really just wanted to make it into the graphic. I finally freaking did it. 19th
That's
in the
awesome.
world.
Grinded it out through all adversity. 19th.
Dude, this map's good. I could show you so much. See, there's a shortcut, Kev. You just missed it. If
yeah, well, the thing is, like, this is like the beginner bike, so like if I fall at any distance, I just die.
Yeah, Grasshopper's a bitch.
I can't fall like any.
See, if you go to the left of those trees, there's a different path you can come down, and then you come down there. This. All right, ready? I'll show you a shortcut. Wait. Go through this. Stop. Go down. No. All right, stop, step there. Take a right. Go forward a little bit more. No. There's a gradient to the trees. Go to yeah. Now start going down. You can make it. You just gotta brake and then gas. No, you're going way too fast. You basically have to turn and go straight down.
Yeah, I was
slow down. No, you're going too fast into it.
Oh, that was pretty close.
With this bike, you really there you go. You'll get it. Yeah.
Oh,
now you go to the left.
Yeah, that's the thing. I keep going like the wrong way.
Yeah, you get used to it. That's the thing. You realize too, like these people. Oh, and there's another one here where you could go straight off of that instead of come down there. Dude, I've learned so much. So are you playing just the regular maps now, or the daily challenge, or what?
Well, this is the regular map. So if I have to finish this in 2 minutes and I get a bike part, when I get that bike part, I'll get my first new bike.
There you go.
Oh, wow.
The ending's right up here, actually. So yeah.
Yep. Dude, I am obsessed with this game.
It's really good. Yeah, the physics are fun. I love like physics games.
Me too.
It's so beautiful for like a low poly game.
You're looking at a top 19 player in the world right here.
In the world. This is so crazy because earlier before we was on Discord before you got on, James, and he was playing Beat Saber. So here we is. He's got the Beat Saber. He's got the Lonely Mountain, whatever this Lonely Mountains Downhill.
Yeah, I was playing Bangarang on Expert Plus.
Oh wow.
He was doing really good, but it's so funny though. On the top 10 there. I was watching them there, and it's so funny to watch people's technical skills.
Yeah, what their style, play style.
Yeah, you want to see me do a Bangarang?
Yeah, do it up.
Well, we can't hear the audio.
Oh yeah.
Well, we can laugh at his play style.
Yeah, I feel bad.
Yeah,
you gotta go straight across. Good, though. There you go. I can't even watch it. I'll start. I mean, the Lonely Mountain. I'll get.
So I noticed. Yeah, this bike has way more control.
Trailblazer is good.
Yeah, like that turn right there. I never would have been able to do that before.
There's also so many alternate routes. Maybe we should do a Lonely Mountain.
Like this right
okay.
Yeah.
No.
And I see what you mean about like, you can like land on
a checkpoint.
Yeah, just.
Yeah.
I want to do that so bad.
This is where I actually, I had to. I'm in their Discord. I'm in there a lot, and the top players that get like insane, like 40-second map time when you're normally doing 2 minutes, they're getting it in 40 seconds. It's crazy. See that? You could have gone straight across the top here.
How do you? Can you usually tell by like you'll?
Oh, wait. Oh, that would have been nuts.
Dude, that happens sometimes. Sometimes you'll do this giant jump and you just land at the right gradient and keep going. And it's like, what?
Well, I think this bike is letting me do that a little bit more.
Yeah, but not that.
Oh, not quite that much. I need to get this game. It looks like so much fun.
It's definitely a good chill out game. I play this like pretty late at night. Like when
this is all chilling. I play. I put it on first thing, and then after I do my I think I got 20th in the world yesterday for the daily challenge, and then I'm like, okay, that's good enough. And then I'll put on Sifu for 15 minutes, and that's my whole session. I'm finding myself. I'm obsessed with Sifu. Like
Sifu looks beautiful.
It's beautiful, and there's something about the actual, like the block fighting mechanics that it's so difficult, and the way that you age when you die. Like I literally die because I age to like 74. Because every time you die, you get older based on how many deaths you've had, and you end up. I've restarted the game like 3 times. I've like never done that before, but it's so.
Wow.
You get so addicted to wanting to get it right that it really makes you pull in. That was nice, Kev. See, that's anytime you see rocks like that, they're letting you know, like there's some. What are you doing? That's not going to work. It's never going to work.
When they're when they tilt down like that, yeah.
So that's like a perfect game for you, actually, James. That where you have to go back for perfection in it.
Yeah, actually, good point. I mean, it's very much like a VR. All right, so here, go right. Yeah, left. Wait, right, not. You're right. You're right. Into the trees, the other way.
Up there.
Yeah, into the tree. Oh, no. Go down right now, right there, into the trees. Yeah, there's ramps you'll find. But no, into the trees it would be a left. I'm telling you. Not that way, the opposite way. So go down a little bit. No. Go down the slope a little bit first.
Yeah.
Yeah, go down the slope, and now go not to those trees, on the biker's left side. Yeah. But keep going down more. See that opening? There you go. Go in there.
Yeah.
Right there?
Yeah, keep going in.
Keep
going down. Keep going down. Now see the light gradient? There you go. That's a hole. You'll go down there.
Like
super
just
fast.
all the way down, right?
Yeah. Oh my god, man. This game got me. And this was a game that I bought on when it came out, and I loved it, but I put it down. And then when I found out about the daily challenges, I was like, I'll put it on. And then boom, it's been a year later. I'm playing every single day. Oh my god, that was insane.
That was so good.
There's a couple of good streamers. Let me give a shout out to, I think it's Ultimate Rich or Big Rich, Ultimate Rich. Let me see if I can pull up his YouTube, because I'll check out his stuff sometimes. He's not like top 10 in the world. He's definitely top 15. He'll get top 10 sometimes. Yeah, it is Ultimate Rich right here. Look, he streams every day. So this was his stream. You guys can see mine?
Yeah.
Ultimate Rich. So this was his yesterday. Oh, wait, what's today? Oh, yeah. Yesterday, daily ride, season 11, third day of the... So this is what I was doing last night. Oh, God. And this one is a free ride. So, Kev, you know how you were going through and hitting checkpoints?
I did one of those. Yeah, you have to I did it like 1 mile an hour because I was so scared.
To the start, to the end, without falling.
That's crazy.
It's so I ended up doing it for like 45 minutes last night before I even got through, and then I did it one more time.
Man.
But this guy's great. He streams, he gives you kind of tips, and he's really kind of chill guy.
Oh wow, I like this canyon level. That was cool. Oh wow, look at his bike. He's got like all the equipment and shit.
Dude, are you kidding me? That's the thing. When you participate in the seasons...
What was that jump?
Oh man, I gotta show you some gameplay. When you do the seasons, Kev, you unlock gear. So I got a full heavy metal outfit on my guy. I got spike jacket. I've got like a beanie on. I've got a guitar. I got a keytar on my back. I have a boombox I can put on my back.
You use the brake a lot. It looks like he brakes a lot.
Brake and like gas, like, you know what I mean? Like sometimes you have to hit the brake and gas at the same time in certain turns, and it really is an impressive. Let's see where he gets further in the map. Every time you die, you go right back to the beginning. And that's another thing too. There's a lot of sections where you can't see anything.
Right. Yeah, you gotta know what's coming.
I heard some complaints about the camera angle on that game there, but I guess you get used to it.
It's kind of on purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah, it don't look too bad to me. Yeah.
That's the
Have
thing.
You ever played?
It's fair. It's very fair. But yeah, hey, shout out Ultimate Rich. You've helped me quite a few times.
It's like
what were you going to say?
Have
you ever played what?
Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy.
Of course I have. He's the creator of QWOP, right?
QWOP, yeah. It's like the most like miserable game ever. But the whole point is just like
he broke up with someone. Right?
The narration when you play, like the things that he tells you when bad things happen.
That game.
It's beautiful.
That would save your progress and inch you steadily.
Well, I mean, PewDiePie, all the streamers have talked about this game. The one thing I don't like is it's like keyboard and mouse only.
It's capricious. It sets setbacks.
Yeah, I can't do that
It
game.
lacks lenience. It's bracing. Inhumane.
It's infuriating.
Everyone's the same. I created this game.
I mean, it's about
for a
life,
certain
right?
kind of person.
Yeah.
To hurt them.
It's he says like when you play, what does he say? He says that you're back to the start, but it's okay because I saved your progress. Like I saved it here or something. Like so, when next time you start, you'll start here.
Yeah, no, that's a good one. All right, here, let's did anyone get Elden Ring?
Did not.
Me either. I'm still lost. You guys taught me about it a bit in our game of mini golf, putt in outer space. Shit, man, I haven't even seen a trailer. That looks fucking nuts.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about it, but
there's no way this is gameplay though.
Some mixed reviews. The gameplay looks really good though.
I heard there's like a bit of a lag. There's like a frame skip issue, which makes the boss battles a little frustrating.
Well, yeah, especially if it's Dark Souls and you're like a couple frames behind. It's like literally impossible.
That's exactly the problem that people are having. They're like, we can't do Dark Souls fighting with a lag. You know what I mean? That's the big problem right now.
You play as a descendant of the Tarnished.
But shit, man, it looks ridiculously good. But again, I can't imagine this is actual gameplay.
Rich with mystery and fraught with danger. And discover hidden dungeons. Those who brave these catacombs.
Here's a boss from Penguins Zero. Oh my god, it's Moist Critical. Well, let's see if he DMCA's us. I just want to see what real gameplay looks like. Yeah, that looks a little bit more what I expected.
Yeah, this is gameplay.
It's like Camille from League of Legends. He's got like blade feet.
What is it, puppy?
do we got a pup in stream? Oh, I can't see him.
Yeah, let me.
Oh, great, Kev! Now you're playing Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy.
Oh god, I went right through.
I hate this game.
Oh,
back to the beginning.
I can't do that.
If you left your wallet at home and have to go back.
If you want some money at the casino,
and put all your winnings on Reddit, it came up black.
Beautiful.
You got your vest shirt dry clean before a wedding and then immediately dropped food on it.
What?
Oh my god.
Is it Alanis Morissette?
We got a new weapon
Oh, I gotta.
The hook claws.
Maybe I will get Elden Ring, man, because this actually does look like fun gameplay.
Holy shit!
I'm sure they'll get the quirks out of it before too long.
But I don't even care about multiplayer. I'm happy to play single player. You know?
I'm gonna revisit Dark Souls and see if I still like it or not, and then I probably ought to just get Elden Ring and play it. And if I don't like it, I can return it.
I got a $50 Steam gift card, just like waiting to be used.
Oh man,
maybe that.
So what about Next Fest here? You know, we
did you try anything from it? Did you try anything?
I tried a ton of games.
Okay, so what did you try? I'm gonna pull up the page here.
Oh, okay. In VR, I tried quite a few, but I also tried a lot of flat games too. So
did you try VR Noid?
No, I downloaded it. It looks great. I keep forgetting to play that game.
Last night I was like, oh shit, let me play this because we're gonna do the pod tomorrow. So let me at least try it. I'm blown away. So it's not great. I don't know how to say this. It's almost like garbage looking, but at the same time, it feels so good. The actual gameplay is so dead on. The physics are really where it needs to be. It's just a simple. It reminds me of like what you'd see in like a sci-fi movie, like showing you like, oh, this is what a game is 50 years from now, but now. So it's very retro-y. Here, let me pull it up.
I thought it looked fantastic. I kept meaning to play it, and I forgot about it.
Well, the UI.
I meant to play that today.
Adventure Fitness. Oh yeah.
I didn't play that.
No. I didn't even see it up there. Oh, Kayak Mirage is on here. I test for them. This is a really good game, man. You should try that. Beautiful kayaking game.
That looks cool. Yeah, I've seen some boating games.
And you can put paddles. I did it. I took I had like a Swiffer bar, and I put the controllers on each end of the Swiffer bar, and I was sitting on a chair, just going like this the whole time.
Nice.
Man, it was a hell of a workout.
That's awesome.
So highly recommend that to check out. But yeah, here, this is VR Noid. Dude, look at that. So the UI is just very basic. It's ear hockey.
Yeah, but it still looks clean.
It's so clean. Dude, they have these boss battles. Yeah, look at that. See, there's like moving tanks and shit that you have to get through the blocks first. Oh, and then you can hit the projectiles back at them. You can build your own levels. I was really impressed.
Of air hockey and also Breakout.
Yep.
The old game Breakout.
And they do have with like enemies on the screen at higher levels. But they do have a straight up air hockey mode too.
Oh, that's cool.
So you can just play air hockey against an AI. I imagine they'll do multiplayer at some point.
It says, shared or split screen PvP.
Oh,
so that's not really.
You can play with somebody on the same PC and they can use a mouse.
Oh, but it don't have regular online PvP though.
I mean, they might. They might eventually. Who knows? But I was just I put it on for like a minute just before I ended my session, and I ended up playing for another 30 minutes, and I was fucking jumping around, like getting so into it. It really hooked me in. I did not expect that. So yeah, check out VR Noid. Okay.
Yeah, it looks great.
So I've been wanting to play the game with like artillery in it. I was playing something that made me want to like shoot like a mortar or like a trebuchet or something, and maybe like an Angry Birds. I want to like launch.
Angry Birds VR is awesome.
Yeah.
There's a level editor. Charlotte used to make levels for it all the time. It's almost like a relaxing element to building the levels and just testing them out and placing all these things, because they have like air blowers, like anti-gravity things. They have bombs, so you can play around with like, here's a castle, and when you hit this one, a ball rolls down and it hits this, which blows something up, which puts it into a blower, which flies it up. I think you'd be impressed by Angry Birds VR.
Yeah.
How do you feel about like real-time strategy type games?
Used to play them back in the day.
There's a game. It's older. There's an older game.
Wait, Tethered? What are you gonna go with?
No, it's called Final Assault. Have you ever heard of that, James?
Yeah. Of course, that was a biggie.
I don't. I haven't played it in a while, but it was available for PlayStation, so I'm sure it's still got a lot of people playing it. But it was such a good multiplayer.
Check it out, Kev.
Real-time strategy game. It was well designed. I still think it's the best strategy game. Now, I never played. The Age of Empires people made one for Oculus, and it's supposed to be good. But this game right here was fantastic. You control, you got like a deck of vehicles and equipment that you got say 10 points. You got a running, you got the points move up as time progresses. And say artillery costs 3 points, so it deducts that from your 10 points. So you can drop you 3 artillery with your 10 points, and you control them. You click on your artillery, and you draw a line, and they'll move to the area, and you have like these different lanes that you have. It's like a mixture of a MOBA. Are you familiar with many MOBAs? Yeah, you have like lanes that. But anyways, it's a really good game. High quality.
That's pretty cool.
All right, let's see. What else do we got on? So what else did you try on Next Fest?
I tried Green Hell there.
Racer. I'll try that Racer. How was Green Hell? I think.
I was not that impressed with Green Hell.
I think it's like a forest.
It was basically just like the forest, and the gameplay was not as good as what I was hoping it to be. It may still. Now I don't know what the long-term story of Green Hell is.
These are early demos.
Yeah, of course, yeah. But it felt, the user interface felt just like the forest, so I wasn't impressed really so much. It was okay. I don't know what the story's like for Green Hill, so I may end up, it may end up being great, but
Kev, you might like this. Best forklift operator.
Forklift simulator. I was thinking about getting Farming Sim 2022. I just got the last one.
Hubris. See Hubris there?
Yeah. Did you try that?
Hubris is beautiful. It's absolutely stunning in VR. And the gameplay is pretty damn good. But the graphics, for how good the graphics look, it run really well.
Was there a lot of action?
The action wasn't like super great, but it was okay. Like all that I got to fight in the game so far was jellyfish, and you like swam underwater. Now you used real locomotion, you really swam underwater.
Oh, that's cool.
And yeah, and then you like shot these jellyfish. It wasn't super difficult, but it's more of like an adventure.
Yeah. Story
exploring.
Story rich.
Yeah, but the environments were beautiful.
And then
Hyper Hook was awesome.
You did Hyper Hook.
Yes.
I mean, this is just like what was that game where you shot Sky? It was like Sky Hook or something, but they added a bow to the sequel, Skylands.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's this has been done a bunch of times. It's a lot like Jet Island, also.
A story of my uncle. What was that game called? Like a story of my grandpa or something like that. It was like a speed running game.
Was that a flat game?
I believe so, yeah.
It was Uncle, I believe what you're talking about.
Yeah. But, you'd have those like Spider-Man swinging.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing.
But
so many people made Spider-Man demos, like early days of VR. Every day someone was uploading, here's my Spider-Man prototype, like swinging game. And so many people made them, they had to and you obviously don't have the IP Spider-Man to use, so they would turn it into Skylands or Hyper Hook, or there's so many different racing games like that.
Well, I've tried them all, and that one, the mechanics of it is top tier compared to, it's really good. But what you do in that game is there's like these ball. It's more of like a timing thing. You got to fly around and you got to shoot these balls out of the air. And when you shoot them, you got to go find another ball. So you're just like whipping around the sky, trying to move as quickly as possible to shoot these balls out there, which makes it for a fun mechanic.
So I didn't know there was any shooting, because that sounds interesting to me.
You're basically just chasing, you're trying to beat a score is what you're trying to do, a time limit, which is a really fun mechanic. It's well worth checking out.
So non-VR, I did Neon White, which is a Annapurna game. Let me see if it's in here.
I tried it also.
Now, I had known about this game for a while, and I was actually really looking forward to it. I still am. I just wasn't as impressed as I thought I would be. Because
speedrun.
I liked it too. The trailer really had me. I thought it was something a little bigger, and I think maybe just because it's in a demo phase, and there's so many tutorial. Like I'm still really basically in tutorial. Like I'm not into the heart of it. But I still would very much be interested in it. Yeah, like you have exactly. So you have these cards that you can equip that give you special powers or like a double jump, but then you could switch back to your katana and just like you died and you're like in heaven, but it's like hell, and you have to like help them in heaven kill all these demons in heaven, and if you do a good job of it, they'll let you stay in heaven. So everyone's called a neon, and you're neon white.
It's a time trial game, and it's all about mechanics with the cards that you get. Like one of them will allow you to jump again, double jump, or one of them will do like a blast. But as you play a level, you'll learn new things about the level, and basically you end up say the first run you'll go up, left, shoot, right, down. It's like each time you evolve what you do, the movement.
It's like Lonely Mountain.
Do a better time.
Yeah,
basically.
Point A to point B, and then in between there's all these different routes and ways to get there. That looks cool. The little hook grapple thing.
Yeah, I think it will end up just being like you'll do like the perfect execution of clicking at this time, then right click, then shoot there, and then it's like a trying to do the perfect execution with it.
I played this game, which basically is like Rocket League without. Do you remember the game Distance? It was like an indie racing game. It's been around forever. They actually added VR support to it.
This is like I think there's like a Hot Wheels game like this actually.
Yeah,
Trackmania or whatever.
Yeah, and it's just all super neon-y, and it wasn't bad. It was pretty, and it's the same thing. Like
some of that comes into play in Rocket League. In Rocket League, if you know how to land perfectly smooth, you save like a lot of time. That definitely looks like Rocket League engine.
That's why I got it. I'm like, oh my god, it's like Rocket League minus all the Here, this is Distance. This is back in the day, 2018, and it was even up in like 2015. They added in a VR mode, but it's cool. In the VR mode, it's like you're a giant and you can see the whole racetrack and you're just controlling your car, so it's just more of like a perspective thing. It's not like you might be able to drive, but last time I played it, it wasn't like there. But it's the same thing. I never
did try it for. It looked awesome, but I never did try that game.
I think there's a demo up for it. There used to be. But how much does this look like that other game? Like it's
Yeah.
And I love this. I met the devs at PAX, talked to them a few times. So I'd still say Distance over Neodash, but I mean it's pretty. All right, what other flat games did you play? Anything?
I've been playing. I was talking about Subnautica. I got that for the first time. Game makes me feel very uneasy while I'm playing it, but I enjoy it. It's the only game that makes me feel like that.
It's scary.
Before we get into Subnautica, we was talking about the next gen games.
Next Fest, and
I played Next Fest, which I love talking about Subnautica. But I played a couple more flat games from Next Fest, which were strategy games. One of them I just was playing right before. It was called Crossfire Legion, and what got me into it was it said it was made by the creators of Homeworld. So I thought, well, this is going to be a big game.
Oh, the developer's streaming right now, apparently.
Yeah, I think they said it was the developers of Homeworld, which was a huge game. Am I correct in saying that?
Sounds pretty familiar.
Blackbird Interactive.
But
let me click on Blackbird and see what it shows.
Yeah, of course it's early.
System Shock.
System Shock. Oh, Kingdom. Yeah, this is Iron Harvest.
So wait, what was the game you were saying?
Homeworld is what I was.
Homeworld.
I don't know why Relic Entertainment. Huh.
Maybe somebody left.
Where did I come up with that?
That happens all the time. Maybe somebody left this developer and like moved and started a new company, and it's like somebody or its spiritual successor or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But I guess it's still early, and for
yeah, it looks cool. A lot of mechs and shit.
Yeah, it was pretty good. There wasn't a whole lot of units. I believe the technology tree, it had 3 tiers that you could upgrade to, and there was like only maybe a total of 9 different units that I could play with. So it's still real early, but it was kind of cool because the units had special abilities that you could use, like one of them could jump to another enemy or quick dash or whatever. But I don't know. Overall, I wasn't super duper impressed. Ever since StarCraft come out, which was, it's hard to. Any real-time strategy nowadays is really hard to go back and compete with those original.
StarCraft and Red Alert were like the 2 for me.
Command and Conquer.
You really can't.
Command and Conquer, Red Alert, yeah.
Well, honestly, I loved Warcraft 2.
Warcraft 2, yeah.
Yeah, I was a huge fan. I played it. I haven't played it in the past couple of years, but I even played it just a few years ago. I love Warcraft 2. There's still a very tiny active community on a Russian server where you can play Warcraft 2, and I just love that game. But,
yeah, I've seen people do crazy stuff, like make like giant armies in that game, and like do like end game level stuff.
Yeah,
I didn't know. But sorry, keep going.
The issue. It's the only problem I had. You had a farm of 200 units in that game, and I think I was only controlling maybe 20 units, and it attributed to the whole 200 unit farm. So you couldn't have a big army, which was kind of disappointing to me for that game. But that's it. Who knows in the future of it? It may get better.
Dude, check out this game. I didn't play this. My Friendly Neighborhood.
Wow. They're going to get sued.
Yeah.
That looks so much like a Muppet.
And
it's like you kill Muppets.
And they're monsters. It's like Five Nights at Freddy's mixed with the Muppets, yeah.
That looks so much like Bert or Ernie or one of those guys. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, and then you get a machine gun. That's weird.
Oh, they're going to get so sued.
It doesn't look like Bad Delivery, but I saw this. Turbo Overkill. Why does this sound so familiar to me? Dude, this looks rad. I think I'll play this tonight.
What's that, like Super Smash TV?
Whoa.
It looks pretty cool, though.
Yeah, I'm going to give this a look-see tonight. Turbo Overkill.
Look at that environment. That's what Pop 1's going to look like soon. This is the environment Pop 1's going for right there.
When does this come out? Soon, TM. Turbo Overkill. Alright, yeah, I'll definitely check this. This looks cool. What does it say about Doom? Oh, Blade Runner meets Doom Hellscape. Funny, Johnny. So what I was watching Johnny Mnemonic. Do you guys remember Johnny Mnemonic?
It's out on New Year's.
It is so good.
Yeah, it really
holds up so well. So am I mistaken? Wasn't that a book. What's his name?
William
the
Gibbs.
Sprawl. Yeah, it is, right? Because I read the book.
I think it's actually a short story.
Yeah, it's not super long. I remember reading it. But dude, I forgot Henry Rollins is in it.
Yeah.
Best scene ever.
He's the guy that fucks your mother. That dude, fucking Dolph Lundgren plays a fucking
yeah, the god. The hell,
God.
The warrior, like the god warrior or something, the street warrior.
It's like, don't even go near him. Like, you want nothing to do with this guy.
Yeah, Ice Cube is like, yeah, stay away from him. He's crazy.
What causes it? The world causes it.
I have never seen this.
Okay, wait.
Besides, you don't get this shit from amp jobs. That's just this way. My work is clean.
What's it called?
Besides, you don't get this shit.
He has like the codes in his head. His head's a hard drive. Well, he's carrying the data, and then the people he carries it for like turn on him.
Yeah, but no, like the sickness. Hold on, listen to this. It's such a good rant. It holds
Black
up today.
Shakes. Yeah.
That's what it is.
Let me tell you something so you get this straight. It's not my work that got her this way. My work is clean.
Best rant ever coming up.
This shit from amp jobs. That's just a myth. So what does cause it? What causes it? The world causes it. This causes it. This causes it. This causes it. Information overload. All the electronics around you poisoning the airwaves. Technological fucking civilization. But we still have all this shit because we can't live without it.
Nerd.
Let me do my work.
Let me do my work. This causes it. This causes it. Technological fucking overload. Oh my god.
So I've never seen that movie. Is it pretty good?
It's
Yeah,
great.
it's really good.
It's on Netflix.
I'm shocked. I don't know how I haven't watched that.
I tweeted a screenshot of it because I'll show you. Here, you can go, Kev.
I watched that, and I also watched the anime that they're watching in the beginning of that movie. In the background
sick. During the slaughter scene.
Demon City Shinjuku.
Oh wow.
That's from it. Demon City Shinjuku. Can't really see
What's that? What's that?
It's a screenshot from Demon City. That's the headset. That's him. I tweeted. That's me,
Oh yeah.
Me playing Beat Saber Expert Plus or Pistol Whip Bullet Hell.
He's got a vibe on.
But wait, no. Here's a good shot of it. Look at that.
Yeah. Oh, I seen where you tweeted something about that, or was it? Did you tweet it, or what was it?
Yeah, I did a tweet. I tweeted it. Two of the pictures because it's just so good.
Yeah.
So you should watch it. You got Netflix down there, Nick? Dude,
I think I do.
We'll get you a login. I mean, come on, man. What are you doing down there?
Well, I'll get Netflix for a few months, and then I'll cancel it and get Hulu for a few months, and then I'll just go back and forth. Have y'all ever watched the League of Legends show yet?
Arcane?
Oh my god. You need to watch that, Kevin. I think you would, if you like animes. What is that?
Lawnmower Man.
Oh, Lawnmower Man.
Wow. Yeah, that's great.
Yes, Brosnan. Yeah. What game are you just talking about?
Well, he was saying
movie,
Arcane.
Or the or it's a
League of Legends.
It's a TV series. Yeah.
Oh no, I haven't
Pretty
seen
new.
that. I played it a little bit. I know some people who were so obsessed with that game though.
Well,
yeah, but the TV series is phenomenal. I mean,
it's on Netflix,
even
though,
if
right? Or where was it?
Yeah, Netflix. It just come out
animated.
Yeah, it got like it's.
But it's
on
like CG,
IMDb.
Right? Oh, we lost him. Hey.
What happened?
Whoops! I accidentally disconnected.
You got so excited about Arcane.
Did. I keep
Your video's out.
Is Jinx a popular character in that?
Yeah.
Why? What's Jinx look like?
She's like the hot one or something. She's like the one that everyone cosplays, like every girl cosplays her.
Okay, Jinx is actually evil in the show. Well, supposed to be evil in the show. This is the kind of story writing that it makes you compassionate for the evil characters, because the story is written so well that you understand why they're doing the things that they're doing on the evil side.
That's pretty good.
On IMDb, it got rated like the number 24th best TV series of all time.
Well, here, let me pull a little bit up real quick. I'll just put on the.
I don't even know anything about the story of League of Legends.
You don't have to know anything about League of Legends to love this.
Oh wait! I'm not playing this. Netflix is gonna kill me.
Which is such bullshit, because it's like,
Meanwhile,
the idea behind us, we would be like promoting it.
Sometimes I put on that like Psychology in Seattle. Is that what it's called? Psychology in Seattle. They do. He does body language and like everything. He does everything, psychology and stuff. But he'll like look at like popular YouTuber drama or whatever. Like he's doing Netflix Love Is Blind, and he's basically playing the whole episode. And then he'll pause it and he'll talk about like the psychology of like what they're really thinking and all this shit.
That's funny.
I'm like, so
Rachel
he must
just
be
watching
getting
that
paid.
show.
Oh yeah, Love Is Blind's great. I mean, I watch it. I don't care. It's interesting.
Japanese
Dude,
version.
the fucking guy. There's a guy named Shane this season who I swear to God is Chris Stefano. Let me see if I can find it. Well, it's not, but they talk exactly. But we're probably gonna get what you called.
Shane told me some of the things that she had said, and I.
Where's Shane? This is all. So this was Shane's wife that he chose without seeing her, but I've got some on my freaking phone because I was saving it because I'm like, dude, this is here. There's psychology in Seattle. Here, let's just play him.
Listeners, as a lot of
you'll know, Nick, you're not super familiar with Chrissy D, right?
No, I'm not.
But Kev, you are.
I
right?
watched a little bit of it.
Yeah, he's a cool dude. He's real open.
It's just
look at
their
this guy.
idea of flirting is poking fun. Girl goes, she goes, "You're Shane, aren't you?" And I'm like, instantly just knew right when I walked in that door.
No one has your voice.
You sound like Beetlejuice. You call me fucking Beetlejuice. That's a tough one to swallow.
Do you hear it?
Yeah.
It's fucking Chris Stefano. He sounds like him. He looks like him. He even keeps going, it's wild. It's wild. It's wild. Like he keeps saying it's wild. Yeah.
Is he from the same place in
Yeah, what is it?
New York?
What's the name? The fucking Bay Ridge.
Is he like a Queens guy.
The Bay Ridge boys.
That.
Let me see if I can find more.
Like I'm not real familiar with him, but I watched a little bit of his videos, and I thought that was him.
See, I'm telling you, I'm putting a video together for him because I want to send it to Chrissy and be like, dude, do you know that you have a doppelganger that's on?
That, or are you just gonna keep me like going to bed now, just dreaming about what that?
I'm gonna keep you dreaming.
So sexual.
So here, watch. Let me put on some Chrissy D. So he has a podcast called Chrissy Chaos. You want to deep take? I created the Chrissy Chaos subreddit.
Seen that on your profile. I was wondering how y'all knew this, because I've never heard of him. Where did y'all learn about this Chrissy Chaos guy?
He was in a podcast called History Hyenas with Giannis Papas, and they broke up, and it was like a big deal because History Hyenas was a great podcast, and then Chrissy D started a new podcast with Sal Volcano from Impractical Jokers called Hey Babe, and then he also did his own called Chrissy Chaos, and he has a Patreon. I'm on his Patreon. I mean, he puts out great content. He takes friggin' edibles all the time, and he'll just like film it. He gave his dad mushrooms in this last. But here, listen to his voice now.
What Mo? Like a little blanket on the couch. Like, why isn't it? It's a leather couch. It's New York. It's freezing. up, Mo?
So look at him.
I was trying to convert
God
both
damn
of
it.
you. Yes, I
Yes,
was definitely
you
trying
did.
to do
Well,
that.
you got Delilah.
But it's Alhamdulillah. I just love she walks around like, Alhamdulillah, Uncle Mo.
Yeah, she loves it, Mo. She loves it. I know she made believe like she didn't because she just came home from school.
So
I was
the
like,
way
"You
he
went on alone?"
talks-
she was like, no. And then she was sitting on the stairs for just me and Jazz, and she goes, "He's the one who gave me the blanket, right?" I was like, "Yeah, that's who gave you the fucking."
So he's super like cutesy, and and you're telling me like.
I'm like the guy that will we're at a restaurant, let's go to the bathroom, and let's fuck around, let's do stuff like that.
Hello.
I love outdoor
From the
stuff.
side.
I don't know if you can keep up with me. That's what I worry about.
Don't underestimate me. You have no idea.
Is there a way to elaborate on that, or are you just gonna keep me going to bed now, just dreaming about thinking about what that
I'm gonna
means?
keep you dreaming.
Maybe a little bit more cigarettes.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just nuts. I have some shots of them. They're on the beach playing, and it's like certain angles. It's like, dude, 98% match. It's him.
Think of you mentioned the subreddit. I found the funniest subreddit that it's the homeless cats. It's the fighter and the kid.
I can't even. I don't even think we should even talk about that.
Homeless cats? What the hell?
Brendan Schaub.
Hey, we all work at fuck, what's it called? The Chinese food place.
PF Chang's.
PF Chang's. We're all just doing our shift at PF Chang's. We don't go into it. You don't want to get. You do not want to be on that side of homeless cats. I mean, so Nick, I don't even want to. This
Don't
is
wanna
like
get it.
Yeah.
So it's all about Brendan Schaub.
But it's all written in his voice. It's like you can't even read half the posts.
So he has his own lane. Yeah, because he has a bit of. Well, let's get to be fair. All right, 100% honest. I listen to Fighter and the Kid. I listen to King and this thing. I don't care. It's interesting. It's like listening to sports or something like that. Now Schaub's got a bit of CTE. He's a super good guy. I mean, he's killing it. He's got 7 podcasts. He's got his Ferraris. He's
special coming out already. He's new to comedy, and he has 2 specials already.
His second, well, his first special was his first year of comedy because he played on the Buffalo football team or Colorado, whatever the fuck, for a month, and then he left it. And he became a UFC fighter. He was a big UFC fighter, Nick. And from that, he's friends with Rogan. Joe Rogan is what kind of created Schaub in the world of podcasts. And since then, Schaub has he's a very unique guy. I mean,
Aaron Hernandez vibe about him.
How do you describe
the
him?
podcast is called The Fighter and the Kid?
So right away, I just did Schaub. Brendan Schaub is an absolute embarrassment. One day ago is the first thing that comes up. Got so many.
Yeah, that dude. That channel is pretty funny.
He's got a lot. He's got he's got so many podcasts, Nick. The main one is The Fighter and the Kid. That's him and Brian Callen. Brian Callen was on Mad TV. It's not a bad podcast. They got great guests. They're good. They've been doing it for 600 episodes or something. So of course they're going to be good.
Oh, wow.
Now the real good one is King and the Sting because it's Theo Von, who I fucking love Theo Von. He's one of my top 5 comedians. He's so good, such a unique voice. And him and Theo kind of go back and forth at each other, but they're clearly very good friends. There's also hundreds of episodes of that out there. But for whatever reason, the community, more people seem to dislike the podcast than like it, but they still listen. It's like the Howard Stern effect. So I have a theory. I have a theory on this. It's the modern day Stern effect, where for Stern, people were disgusted by him and they hated him so much that they wanted to listen because it gave them something to hate. In this new world where everything is so PC and already edgy, it's not anything interesting to listening to edgy stuff per se. It's almost more interesting to listen to what you would think of as cringy stuff. So
Trainwreck.
yeah, exactly. So the whole community likes Schaub just because they feel like he's like, you know, he's got a bit of a speech impediment, but not really. He just talks that way. He's also always chewing tobacco, you know. So of course he's got like a bit of a kind of going on, and there is CTE. I mean, he was a boxer. So like, I don't want us to come out on the side of not liking him at all, you know. And I don't even want to play this.
That video, the guy who does that video is like one of the like the Opie and Anthony subreddit. Like if you
they
that back in
moved
the day,
over.
it was all, the whole community was like it was just a totally community that just hates the show, but they can't stop listening to it. Like they know more about the show than anyone else, but they all hate it.
Yeah, they know the episode that was mentioned on this episode. They have like records of it. They make content based off of it. Comedy. They say comedy.
They love to hate it, huh?
But they even more than that. They make new content all around it, and they come up with their own language and this whole interaction thing. It's really quite fascinating. One of the things I saw, somebody made a deep fake of his stand-up, and it was him. I'm not going to play it. I will not play it. It might have been one of the funniest things I've ever seen. I was crying. I'm hearing it in my head right now, and I'm laughing. And it's not even at him per se. It's, in a way, he must be on the joke, because at the end of the day, he's making bank. You know, he's got millions of dollars. So, you know, he just laughs at all the haters.
Yeah.
All the way to the bank.
I would too if I had millions of dollars.
Exactly. I think he leans into it at times because he can be a punching bag. He's a literal punching bag because he was in the UFC as a punching bag. He's, you know, and a lot of it is Joe Rogan's initial kind of bringing him on his podcast and encouraging him to do a podcast and et cetera, et cetera. But the real comedy scene or comics don't like him because he got a special right away with Showtime, and it was, you know, not fair. But who the fuck says what's fair, you know?
Yeah, it is. None of it's fair. It's kind of like you kind of got those what are they, like the Jake Paul kind of scene now, where it's like comedians who fight people. That's like a new thing.
Yeah.
It's like they're funny, like Jackass kind of funny, but they like fight.
Yeah, that's starting to happen. And he's a little bit in that, but at least he was a real fighter and shit.
It's like,
dude,
it's like
that face you just made you look like Chris D'Elia.
People.
In the middle of you talking about that, I looked up that Theo Von while you was talking about that. And whenever I did, it brought up some pictures of Theo Von, and dude looked just like Patrick Swayze. I thought in the pictures that they got, he's got this, this flowing hair here. And I looked up
Theo
Patrick
Von
Swayze.
would love to hear that you think he looks like Patrick Swayze. You love Theo. Nick, I told you to listen to Theo before. He's from Louisiana, and I think he's right now he lives in Nashville. He lives in Nashville. He moved back. He left.
The Sting.
Yeah, so that's the podcast he does with Schaub. And now they're always in flux. Eric Griffin was on for a bit. Now he left. D'Elia's now on it. They're starting a Patreon in March, actually. And it's going to be the three of them. They're going to do 2 free episodes a week as normal, and then 2 episodes on the Patreon. But Theo's own podcast called This Past Weekend, man, it's some of the funniest stuff I've ever heard. And also at the same time, like, it's the closest you'll come to like crying listening to a comedy podcast, because Theo is, he deals with his problems, like he puts them out and he really kind of talks about them and he gets into it, and he's not afraid to kind of to shed a tear here. I'm trying to see. There's Chrissy D on Theo. That was just 3 weeks ago. They have a pretty good interaction. But I'm telling you, was it 380? I'm trying to think
Good to
when.
be here. Happy Valentine's. Uterus on a little plate or something. You working?
His voice is so great. His delivery's great. His creativity.
What's it called? Gestation or something.
Comes out of his mouth sometimes. You
Juggling
like
gestation on that little plate.
See, like, what the fuck is he talking
eggs
about?
On you, bro. You got them little hen.
Don't
rubies,
it give you
baby,
some Patrick Swayze vibes?
Anyway, so
he's a good-looking guy. You know, he started on Road Rules, so he's another guy at first got shit because he was really on MTV reality show, but he was able to shift it into, you know, a legit stand-up career, and a lot of big names think Theo is one of the best because he just says stuff that you don't, you know, in comedy, that's what you want. Things you've never heard before. That, like, where did that come from? It's almost why, like, Charlie on It's Always Sunny is so loved, right? Because it's like,
oh yeah,
what the fuck? You just never know what's
Where
gonna
did that
pop.
come from? Yeah,
yeah, like when he's singing and he's spiders in my soul, like, and that shit's all improv for the most part. But Theo's really good. I was looking for the one where
today's guest is.
It was just 2 weeks ago. What order is it? 379. Right here. Return vibes.
Gang, baby, gang.
So we can hear. Hold on.
And so you're sitting there just yelling at them for not eating chocolate, but they don't have a mouth or a tongue. So anyway, that's a lot of information. I didn't even know if I really wanted to share that, and I don't. Anyway, in Young, I don't know.
Hold on, I'm looking for something kind of specific here.
Place that I wanted to go, and I didn't know what for.
He's in a lot of therapy. He's been trying.
I wasn't feeling good.
Ketamine therapy.
I just decided to go to meetings. I started going to meetings.
He's doing. He just started ayahuasca therapy.
Like, they're basically like sex and love addiction, but the real thing you're in there. That wasn't my thing. I don't have a sex addiction, but I do have like I noticed an addiction and a interesting relationship with attention and admiration, especially female admiration. So I started.
I just want to see if he
talk or that I hadn't engaged with her. Something about
I was like,
everybody loved me and I didn't love me.
Yeah, I was really welling up on that.
But I want to be able to share my truth, you know? And I got to realize sometimes my truth is I see other people and they're doing great. They seem happy. They're doing well and this and that. And so I don't want to be me then. I want to be them. And so sometimes I don't share my truth because I guess because I sometimes I don't know what it is. And sometimes I'm afraid that people won't like it if I do share it.
Yeah.
Or they'll judge me and I don't want to be the person that's always not feeling good. That's what I had also kind of become in some ways So, but that also propelled me to want to get better. But I just, I don't know. Everybody loved me and I didn't love me. And not everybody, but a lot of people loved me and I didn't love me. And I didn't know what was going on.
I highly recommend it because it really kind of helps you. It helps me a lot listening to it. I mean, they're not all like that. It's a lot of, and even that, he's joking around here and there, but like to hear someone so sincere, so honest, so like in touch, but like so trying, you know, he's always trying. Like he thinks he's not as good as he should be. And, you know, like I think everybody kind of deals with that in a way.
Yeah, he's real. He's not like just obsessed with this like self-image, like trying to.
And that's what's interesting about there we go. There's the pullback, the king and the sting, because Schaub is the literal opposite of that. And like Schaub will even make fun of him, Theo, for that. Like, oh, all Theo's fans are just like crying, recovering addicts and shit like that. Like,
yeah.
But he has fans instead of just haters.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I mean, I'm like 2 years. I haven't drank in 2 years this month.
Wow,
so
congrats.
Congratulations.
It's definitely fucking good stuff to do. You know, highly recommend it. You know, hearing him talk about addiction like that is like, yeah, I mean, I think I had an addiction. It's like, well, like, how far out of your way were you going to get what you wanted? Like, that's how you know. If it's
How much of your life or how much of your thought, like how much you thinking about it. Well, I stopped. I mean, I was performing a musician, so I thought that was part of it. Like, I'd go out and play shows every night and drink until like I pass out or whatever. And I'm at, I don't even know, 7, 8, 9, 10, I think maybe even 10 years. I don't track it. I haven't had a drink in a long time.
Oh yeah, you forget about it. It's like you just go back to, like, I feel like I just went back to normal. Like, oh,
Even
wow,
playing,
that was a decade.
Because I didn't play video games, and then I remember at one point like trying to start playing video games, and I would be drinking, and I'm like, I would be so drunk like I couldn't even play the game, and I'm like, well, what the fuck? I want to play this fucking game.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, literally the same thing with me. Yeah, it's like if I can't even play video games, it's like you know, you might be a redneck if you've ever been too drunk to fish.
Yeah, and then you need it because you got to eat tomorrow.
So I'm just kind of curious about this when y'all talk about that. Do you remember? Oh, you know, what was that phase of your life? How much of it do you like recall? Do you remember much of it? Because I went through very similar things with
I remember everything.
Experiences, and I have a lot of gray area in a lot of that.
Well, that's what they say, gray outs, right? That was the whole thing, brown outs, gray outs. I don't know. I remember a good amount because, like I said, I was playing shows. You know what I mean? Like, so I have like anchors to remember things and specific events, or like going on like little tours or whatever.
Yeah, I guess you do remember, special moments for sure.
But there's definitely, like, that's the thing. When you look back, you're like, oh, I remember a good amount, but you're really remembering like 1%. You know, this is years of it. So you really don't remember. Like, tons of time, I'd meet people and they'd be like, hey, and I'm like, do I know you? You know what I mean? And they're like, yeah, well, you know me. And I'm like, shit.
I just think of all the times like I probably got so close to like getting my ass kicked or like just shit like that. Like there's probably been so many moments
Especially
that I don't know of.
Boston. Exactly. That's the thing. You don't know what you don't know.
Yeah.
You know?
But it's like I got this thing, like I was reading a lot of Marcus Aurelius, and he says like, you know, you got to live your life as if you've already made all your mistakes. It's like don't dwell on it. It's like I don't even think about it. It's like I'm not.
Yeah.
I didn't go to jail. I didn't get into trouble. It's all in the past. Like
you left.
It's part of growing up. You know, it's experiences. It's what makes you into what the person you are now. So I don't regret any of that.
Part of it.
Even
Well, it's funny when I think when I got sober, like I was gonna get like super like smart and intelligent and stuff, and I'm like, oh no, I'm still dumb. Like it's like you think you're gonna get like superpowers, and it's like no, I just dug myself out of the hole.
You just wake up without headaches and kind of have more control over your time. That's about it.
Play Beat Saber Expert Plus now.
I was gonna so I have two things real quick. There's a type of monkey or ape. I want to ask you guys something real quick. I don't want to say it. I want you to say the name. Okay. Name apes. Like what's one of them? Like I'll tell you when you get it.
Silverback?
No, not that. Not like types of it. Like there's a monkey or like
a gorilla.
No.
I don't know if that. I have no idea.
They're orange. They're orange.
Orangutan?
Yes.
Yeah, a ring. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Wait. All right. So so what is it?
Orangutan. Orangutan.
Nick.
Orangutan.
So it's an orangutan, right?
I guess.
Nick, but you said orangutan too, right?
Yeah, orangutan. Yeah.
Okay, we're all agreed. We all say orangutan. I learned yesterday. It's orangutan.
I've heard people say that.
There's no G.
I've never in my life heard orangutan before.
Me either.
Never in my life.
Is this one of those like Berenstein Bears fucking things?
Might be.
That's happening right now?
Could be. I don't know.
There was never a G in it. All right.
The Mandela effect. There's no G in orangutan. It's orangutan. It's right? Right?
Shit. Look at these things. Dude, the babies are so fucking funny looking.
Yeah, they're funny. They're like kind of balding on top.
They have the spike hair. They look like
Kevin, you nailed it though. You're like, what, orangutan? I'm like, yes. Because I said it too. We were watching something and Joe was like,
I've ever...
what an idiot. They said orangutan. And I'm like, I'm like kind of not saying something at first. And I'm like, but I thought it was orangutan too. And then I even Googled it.
You know, Captain Kirk never said, beam me up, Scotty.
Beam me up, Scotty. I believe it.
What's his name? Carl Sagan never said billions and billions.
We could do a Mandela. We could do a Mandela effect episode. To end on,
I looked on Google and typed it in and looked up the pronunciation, and you're absolutely right. I was like, wait a minute.
Isn't it crazy?
And it's an orangutan.
Orangutan. It's difficult to say.
It's the tang. You got a banana fana faux fana.
Yeah, like orangutan. Like it sounds good. Orangutan. But it's orangutan.
Tang's orange. You just put two and two together.
Orange tang monkey ape or whatever. Do you want to watch this? Okay. What's up?
Do you know what the plural of fish is?
Fishies? I'm just joking.
No, I've always heard that it's fish. I've always heard that it's fish.
But it is fishes, right?
Well, no, it can be either.
Multiple fish.
I've always heard it was fish, and there was some kind of like a scientific something or other I read. So it come from a reputable source that wrote fishes, and I thought, how could they make this mistake? Yeah, and I made this like comment because I believe it was on Reddit, and I was like, "You're a fucking moron," And then I looked it up, and it was like,
"Oh no, that's the worst."
I know, in a certain way, it's got to do something with what kind of the way you're talking about. Like you say fishes when you're talking about a species.
Yeah.
Talking about
count.
Yeah, there's like different way.
Count versus non-count or whatever.
Yeah, it's something crazy, but yeah, I got on Reddit and was like, "You're such a dumb fucker." Yeah, and then I was the dumb fucker.
I only know it because of Radiohead. There's a "Weird Fishes" is a line from a Radiohead song. Weird fishes. Yeah. So
yeah, it's one of them crazy things I never knew.
Persons is a word, and monies is a word.
Yeah, I got my monies.
Got my monies.
I
wonder sometimes though.
What's up?
Yeah, like sometimes words get added to the dictionary, but I wonder, whenever you say a word, that there's got to be like a true language that don't count all the bullshit new words. I wonder what that would be called, because I'm sure some people don't recognize. Well, I don't know about monies, but don't recognize.
I don't know though.
I'm trying to think.
Language is just always such a fluid thing. It's always been, So it's
never evolving.
Yeah, it's hard to say like this or that is not acceptable. It's really culture or whatever's in the zeitgeist or whatever,
Yeah, I get that. I get
good.
that.
Yeah, I know every year they make a big deal about it. Like, oh, this year we added, to the fucking Merriam-Webster, here's the new list of words we added. And it's always bullshit, like internet or whatever the fuck.
Sharing.
Dongle.
Dongle's a good one.
Yeah. Yeah,
Jimmy
that's a new
one. Do you want to just end on this ridiculous video?
Sure.
I love ridiculous.
Do you know so I don't know this, the Doobie Brothers, I think.
Yeah.
So wait, no, not the Doobie Brothers, like the band. I'm talking about like these two kids, Lucas and Marcus. Well, anyways.
I have no idea. Never heard of him.
Put this on YouTube.
I've never seen a phone number on.
So this is the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline number.
Yeah.
I don't know what this is.
Well, the reason is how fucking stupid this video is. That's why that's there. This video shouldn't even be up. First off, YouTube should have taken it down. But yeah, just to end on something ridiculous, I figured it'd be fun. Next week, though, we should watch. There's a bunch of new Channel 5 up, and we haven't, or not next week, or whatever. Maybe we'll show it to our guest. Maybe he'll like Channel 5. But I know Channel 5 dude loves it when people play his content, so it's great for us to get to kind of watch it and talk about it. So maybe next time or in the future. But for now, I just can't get this out of my head. This video.
Put this on YouTube. I want everyone to know. What is this? It says, to my family, Lucas, Mom, Dad, Size, Darius,
And I think they're like
else.
Australian or something. That's why his voice is a little weird.
I love you guys so much, and I wanted to write you this letter before I go.
But I guess they're not
I'm gonna miss
Australian.
you so much, but now I'm gone forever.
Sorry.
Yeah, what is this?
No, he didn't leave, bro.
Is he still here?
He meant like, as in like, he like disappeared? Like he left?
Let me read the rest of it. Lucas, please split our money with our family and all of our assets, please.
What is he reading?
What?
A suicide note.
So the post is called "My Twin Brother is Dead," and Marcus and Lucas were these. So this was left. I can't tell. I guess Lucas is the one that left this note for Marcus. Oh no.
So it's one
Marcus,
of these fake prank videos.
Well, I mean, it's got how many million views? 3 million. Oh wait, no, is that million or yeah? They've got 24.2 million subscribers alone. They've got a new book out. That's got 11,000 comments. But there's something about this video. So I think Marcus is the one who left this, and it's very sad.
What is he talking about?
Sounds like a will, bro.
Also,
he's trying to understand what it is.
keep the YouTube
Sounds like a will, bro.
Yeah.
You can keep the YouTube channel to yourself.
on our fans. They really love us.
No.
So much.
Oh.
Keep them happy.
I'm starting to put it together, man.
I left you something in the backyard to remember me.
Backyard.
From Marcus, I will see you in the sky.
Yeah, they gotta be.
What is he talking about?
I will see you in the
What do you mean in the
sky.
sky?
Is he
He
here?
has angel wings or something?
Here we go.
Hold on, let me check if he's in his room.
Is he here? Let me check.
This guy's a moron.
You're dead.
Really?
Like when we're dead.
Let me stare at the camera. I think my brother might be dead in his room, but I'm gonna stare at the camera for a while.
Are you supposed to call the suicide hotline because this is so fucking stupid, or what?
Yeah, Marcus, you in here?
Hey, kill yourself if you watch it.
Marcus, you in here?
Wow.
He had to put the light on to make sure.
Marcus? He's not even in there. Is he anywhere else in the house? Let's check.
Alright.
Go in here for a good shot of me leaving the room.
Yeah, if you watch this video and notice that these people have 24 million subscribers, please call this phone number.
Marcus, you out here?
A lot of these videos I noticed, it's like a challenge to see how much time they can waste people.
No.
Well,
Like
it
I watched
works,
a
man.
15-minute video of a guy
he's
lighting
mad as
a
in,
match under an egg.
Yeah, like he like wanted to start a new life type of thing, like
I don't know
all
what
this
he
beer,
means.
or do you mean like he wanted to?
Like
And the
that?
camera guy.
Is he
Like,
like?
yeah.
Did he left?
Let me
He's like
try to follow him in the
left-handed
living
now.
room.
He used to
Cause,
be
like,
righty.
I
Now
my
he's
family
left.
about this.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's like
Maybe he-
Oh, he's doing here?
Market.
That's like Arrested Development. Do you remember the line when the doctor said, "Buster's all"? They're like, "How's Buster?" And he's good. He's all right. And they're like, "Oh, thank God." And they're like, "Well, it's not that good. He's missing a hand." And they're like, "What are you talking about?" He said he's all right. It's like, yeah, his left hand has been severed. He's all right now.
It's like 5th grade wordplay.
The writing
my
on
God.
that show was genius, though.
Please tell me this is a joke.
Yo.
So now he just walks around his entire house.
Let me call him.
Marcus, you in there?
I was going to call him now.
Marcus, you in there?
Where's the sky at, bro?
All right, bro, I'm freaking out.
The cameraman's the worst. Why? Maybe he couldn't mean that.
Because either yeah, bro, either these things are not good.
100,000.
Either he meant disappearing, like he's gone, and we still gotta go like
$1 million was
find him and see why
million
he
views was
decided to do.
And what important part to remember, like this shouldn't be on YouTube. Like death, suicide, pranks, they should be taken down. But YouTube loves the money or whatever they're getting from this so much that they're like, we'll keep it and we'll just put a little suicide prevention lifeline number on it. And you can even jump into a chat right now with Suicide Prevention Lifeline. And just for the listeners out there, just in case, 1-800-273-8255. So if you hear this video and you're done, call them first.
Is this serious? Like
Or you
that?
make a video.
Yeah,
about
it is. It is serious.
Is it serious?
Like that.
I don't know. I don't know if I want to put this on YouTube, Steve. I know. Marky said like he said put this on YouTube so everyone knows, but like I don't know if it's.
He wants you to edit this and put
I do agree. Like
giant text. Yeah.
this is personal, bro.
I'm just gonna wait until my family comes because like I want to tell them, and then he also said there's something in the backyard. So I mean I'm gonna wait until my family comes to go to the backyard.
wait 7 minutes to find out what's in the backyard.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. To my brother's house and Darius, they just got back. I'm gonna tell them about the news.
Okay.
Tell them about the news.
They're
Look
smiling
at
right now, but they're not gonna see me.
they're smiling now.
Hey, Malachi. It's good.
So, you guys know about this note? What? You want to read it? What is it? It's from Marcus. I don't know what it is.
Marcus.
Put this on YouTube. Gosh, it's bad handwriting. Put this on YouTube. I want everyone to know.
Oh, you're back. You cut out for a minute there, James. You're back.
Lucas, Mom, Dad.
Oh, did I?
Dari. I just want to say.
Can you see the
I love
stream?
You guys so much, and I wanted to.
There he goes. There he
Am I
is.
here?
Is it getting pretty rough outside with the snow?
I don't know. Maybe it's this video it's not liking.
It killed the internet.
I'm just so distracted. This video gets me. I don't know why. Kev. Is Kev disconnected? Oh, all right.
No.
Sure. All right. I mean, we can end it. I mean, it's just more that I just love the fact that.
Backyard though.
All right. All right.
Can you?
I'll jump forward, but look, he can't even read it.
The YouTube channel for yourself.
Oh, it's not showing it anymore,
Please
though.
Don't give up on.
Oh,
You gotta reshare it.
I got you. That's probably what did it. Something doesn't want this live. Maybe it's Marcus. I don't know.
This
Our fans, they love us so much, and we keep
Good?
them happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see it.
Okay.
Left you something in the backyard to remember.
Here, I'll jump.
Worried at all?
I know we are worried. We're confused. We don't know what's going on.
I mean, it's probably just a prank if you're not even acting
No,
worried.
what's going on, bro?
I don't know if it's a prank or not.
If my brother left me, I'd be freaking out. Like,
I know, I am.
Let's just check the backyard and see what it is, because then we'll know. You know, it's a clue. So where we going to the pool?
It's a clue.
We gotta look for something in the backyard. You said in the backyard.
Should I leave this here?
Yeah.
Well, he said I'll
Dude,
see you in the
bored
sky.
rich people are the fucking. They make me bored.
How is
just
he
looking
gonna
at them.
leave? Like what?
This
is
is
the
a
most boring
Ace
looking
family.
fucking house ever. It's like a hospital room, like waiting room.
Look at all those deer.
It reminds me of
The
like
sky is the sun,
E-channel
clouds,
TV
and
though.
planes.
Yeah,
Did he leave? Did he fly out?
I don't know.
that's it.
Do you see anything?
That's what he means by in the sky. Maybe he's in a plane.
I can think of in the sky is clouds, the sun, moon, and an airplane.
Oh,
So,
he flew somewhere.
did he fly somewhere?
An airplane, just one.
Huh?
He's
What?
Just wood.
Like just.
Is he gonna say I made so much money on this video that I bought a fucking airplane? That's
How
ridiculous.
big this icicle is?
They're distracted. They're completely distracted. Yo, look how big that icicle is.
I don't know that icicle though.
Take that down to like something.
Oh, oh no.
Now they think it's in there. Oh, how could you do that?
The hit marker.
I guess that's not it.
I guess that's not it. What the hell?
What is it, like a scavenger hunt or something?
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm
That'd
saying.
be more
That's the
interesting.
only clue he gave us.
If they went geocaching, it'd be more interesting.
Yeah.
Backyard, that backyard.
Dude, if there's, dude, oh my god,
Behind
I
this
hope there was
room?
like a
Right here in this area.
Hold up.
like CVS Halloween tombstone.
You see that?
What's that?
Yeah, right there.
I think it's over here.
Oh, what's that in the distance that we just ran
Dude, this is
across?
like hanging out in like in Fairmount Ave.
What is this?
Oh, it is a CPS tombstone.
Making
It's just
videos
not very
with
big.
Chris.
Alright, now you guys are messing with us.
Like I swear, I don't know what's going on.
Alright,
Why
I can
would
tell
he
you one
put-
thing. If someone's buried under there, the
Yeah,
grass
do you
is
remember
gonna
doing that? Do you remember that? Remember Mike's brother Chris like making
No.
videos?
Yeah, yeah. I
Dude,
think there's one
that
up
was-
somewhere.
Dude, that like all that shit. That was like way before YouTube, and it was like all just like
That
this.
he died. That he's dead.
Wow.
Yeah, it sadly
What
was.
is that?
It mean a lot of different things.
Yeah,
it doesn't mean he's literally dead. He could be dead for.
It means he's dead. He went out. He bought a fucking 50-cent
He
RIP.
can keep all the money, right?
Well, maybe he, like how Sai said, maybe he's done with like everything.
Be honest with us.
No, I swear. Like we just.
Yeah.
He's,
He has a
yo,
ring.
it's a sign. He's sleeping with the fishes.
Room. Like, I don't know
The
if it's
fishes.
Yo, but
There
it's
you go.
but
to
the
do
water's
this,
frozen.
he
How
left,
did he
like, I
do
don't know
that?
what's going
But
on.
why would he let you keep all the money and everything he owns?
Dude, I'm so
I don't know.
confused.
Maybe
It's so
maybe
weird.
like Sai said, maybe he's starting a new life. He's moving away somewhere. Like
No money?
Started a new life.
He
Market.
really wanted to go all
Market,
out.
you in
maybe he got a
there?
new job, right?
Got a new job
Yeah,
from
what?
no job.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know. Like maybe.
What
he
is
ran
that
away
house?
with the
This
ghost.
What
fucking.
if you ran away with that girl that you guys had in your
The house looks like a McDonald's, like one of the new McDonald's.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What do you think?
I mean, he's saying
Yeah,
that's so
modern
fun.
architecture
So-
is not near
I
as
don't
cool as the old
Like,
school.
I'm just confused.
Dude, their house
McDonald's.
Yeah.
directly reflects their personalities. It's just gray, fucking
Get
square, and
Get
boring.
out.
Yeah.
You're gray, square.
guys.
and
All right, wait.
Stop.
Here we go.
I'm not dead. I just
Stop.
wanted to prank my family.
I'm not dead.
So sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. Don't worry. I'm still alive. I love you guys so much. I flew out to LA by myself just to pull off this prank.
Thank God. I was so worried.
Did it work?
Oh my god, that was such a terrible, terrible video.
Did it what?
Dude,
It's
I
just
had
the
I had
idea.
a bleach meme taken down from Facebook from 2015, like a month ago, and then I got
remember
like
you
an
mentioning
automated thing. It's like a message saying, "Click here if you need help," like suicide prevention. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? But they get to leave
But
that
they-
video up.
That's exactly the point. We'll see what happens to our channel now, but the idea of him just literally like, okay, so someone might have done something. Let me go through every room and just put the light on and go, Marcus, you in here? You here? Next room, Marcus, you in here? You in here? For 10 minutes. It's like scrambled my brain to an extent. It's like an earworm. Like I'm saying it now all the time. Like I open the door, Marcus, you in here?
Marcus, you in here? That house, you could scream at the top. You wouldn't even have to scream that loud, and everyone in that house would hear you.
Exactly.
It's like an echo.
And he has to go through
It's like just a big
every
empty box.
single room. You think somebody dead? It's just something about it, man.
Prank,
yeah,
man. You got pranked.
24. Yeah, we all got pranked.
Very, very terrible actors with the terrible storyline.
Ridiculous garbage out there, and somehow 24 million freaking that's subscribers.
Dude, there's no reason why.
I think like 10-year-olds, you know.
Like, dude, Chris, with those videos that he made, like, there's no reason why he couldn't have been famous with that shit. Like I think about that all the time.
I mean, he tried, right? He went out to LA or whatever.
I don't know what he does nowadays, but he'd like just those stupid, funny, like webcam videos he used to do, like on the computer, like back in the day. It was just like, it had like YouTube, like early,
it was
funny
cutting
ass
edge.
YouTube shit.
It's like Tom Green. You know, Tom Green was like right on it. Like when his MTV show ended, like he built a studio in his house, and that was like unheard of back then, you know?
Yeah, his own TriCaster.
Yeah. He bought it from like a defunct Tonight Show. Like he really got it from like NBC or ABC or something. He said he paid like $80,000 for it or something.
I tried showing that. I should show that show to Rachel. Like I downloaded like everything Tom Green. I'm like, and she thinks it's the stupidest thing. I'm like, you don't understand like what this guy did.
I had Tom
like
Green
Freddie
tickets.
got fingered.
Incredible.
Like
Daddy,
they
would you
gave
like
him
some sausage?
He wasted like it was like how much money that Hollywood just gave him. Like he just like blew it on that movie. Like the whole movie is just like a prank, basically.
I had tickets to go see him in October, and he canceled because of COVID or Corona, or whatever. But yeah, no, it's some of the best stuff ever. And when he had that talk show on MTV, like where he would bring an elephant out or like just destroy his desk, it was Eric Andre, OG Eric Andre. And Eric Andre admits, like, I love Tom Green, and he was like an inspiration for this. It was pre-Jackass.
He was trolled by like 4chan, like way
the barrel
back,
roll,
like,
the barrel roll.
in the day.
That's what he said. He was like, I would hear barrel roll to me in public more than anything. But he's great,
Gentleman.
you know?
He put all like the pencils in his mouth.
Yeah.
Gentleman.
Yeah, no, I love Tom Green. We could show some of that. Maybe we'll jump between Tom Green and Channel 5 next time or something, but we can ask maybe our guest about it. But all right, I don't know.
What is Channel 5? I've never heard of that.
It was
Gas,
called
No Brakes.
All Gas No Brakes originally, and he lost his like claim, like he made a bad deal and somebody took ownership of that, so he had to start over as All Gas No Brakes. I mean, I'm sorry, Channel 5, because he had to deal with Tim Heidecker's company and Eric Wareheim. So he just does.
If you're not here, then you're f***ing nowhere. This is where it happened.
Dude, I saw the one when he was in Miami, like right before I went to Miami, where they're like Miami, like Florida and Miami, 2 different states.
Did you see
what do you like to steal? People's shit.
Did you see the new one? Chet Hanks meets the Hoff twins.
Oh.
Basically, Nick, he goes to like very obscure things, like an alien convention or a crystal convention, or like Donald Trump Jr.'s book signing, and like just gets interviews with, like when they were doing riots and burning places down. I forget where. Like,
I know. I've seen quite a few of this.
He interviews real people.
Yeah, I've seen them. Yeah, I know this. I just didn't know it was called Channel 5. But yeah, he's pretty hilarious.
Like his most recent one was the Super Bowl, and this is the kid. Where is it? Maybe he's not in this video. It's just like real life. Like what?
Yeah, I think
he's like, well, who's your favorite Democratic candidate, it's like I would have to say Bill Clinton. Like it's like 2020. It's Bill Clinton running for president.
I want to say I seen him at a Flat Earth convention not long
Yes,
ago.
yes.
Or watching.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He did the Flat Earth convention.
Conventions.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. I need to.
Oh, he's awesome. Andrew Callahan.
Yeah.
Check out all of his stuff, man. We'll do an episode of his, and we'll just go through a bunch of it because he loves people playing his videos. Like he doesn't care. He wants people to play it and talk. And
this dude, where I work at another repair shop in Portland, met him. He came in to get his phone fixed. I remember that like last year. Yeah, like during like protests and stuff. He was in Portland. He stopped by to get his phone fixed.
He's everywhere. He basically lives in an RV and just drives around wherever shit's like going off. He'll go there and he wants to be in it and just like immerse himself in it and interview like all the people that like real news would never talk to these people. You know, they'll cherry pick someone and he'll just go and talk to everyone.
About them, but they'll talk about them, but they won't talk to them. It's the greatest thing about it.
Yeah, it's cool. It's good to end off on this because then it kind of sets us up for whenever we want to do a Channel 5 Andrew Callahan episode. We're now good to go. But all right, guys, we should probably call it. We went way past what we were supposed to yet again.
I didn't even eat today yet.
As per usual.
Me either. I got those apple cider donuts waiting.
Oh man, that sounds pretty awesome.
Yeah.
You said that like the apple bottom jeans. He was like an apple
I got
cider.
the apple cider donuts. All right. All right, guys. We good to go? Anything? Just signing off?
Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff.
All right.
Until next time, definitely gonna go play some of the 10 games that I bought with my tax return this month.
Word.
Oh yeah.
Plenty of next fest shit
we'll
to try.
play some Pop 1.
Oh yeah, if you got it, you should jump in with Nick.
Yeah, we'll have to try it out. Yeah, I'm gonna be. I got a lot of extra time on my hands this coming week, so.
All right, well that sounds perfect for you two. All right, we'll connect and talk about some shit. We'll figure out the next VR game we'll do, and we'll get ready for next week's big episode. Not big episode, but ideally our first guest. But all right, guys, pleasure as always.
Cool, good times. I'll see you around.
All right, everyone. Peace out.
Bye-bye.
Space Debris Podcast.